Every night, right before sleep, some people suddenly become award-winning movie directors inside their own heads. One minute they're lying in bed, the next they're winning imaginary arguments, meeting impossible crushes, surviving zombie invasions, or accepting an Oscar nobody offered. But why does the brain love creating fake scenarios when the lights go out? Is it harmless entertainment, a hidden psychological clue, or something surprisingly useful? Stick around, because the answer is way stranger than most people expect. You might even recognize yourself before this video is over. Guaranteed, maybe. Psychologists think these imagined scenes often come from the brain trying to process emotions, rehearse possibilities, or simply entertain itself while winding down. If you replay conversations that never happened, your mind may be practicing social situations without real consequences. If you picture amazing future moments, your imagination could be fueling motivation instead of wasting time. Of course, sometimes your brain chooses complete nonsense. Somehow you become a secret agent, a billionaire, and the only person who remembers to charge the flashlight during an alien invasion. Brains really said, let's make tonight interesting. But not every fantasy means something deep. Sometimes the mind is basically shuffling random emotional playlists until sleep finally shows up. Researchers also connect bedtime imagination with creativity because relaxed attention lets unusual ideas mix together more freely. That's one reason writers, artists, and problem solvers sometimes wake up with surprisingly good ideas. Here's something I find fascinating. People who imagine comforting scenarios before sleep can sometimes feel calmer because those stories gently redirect attention away from daily stress. But if every imaginary scene turns into endless worrying, it might keep your body alert instead of helping it relax. So here's the big question. Are you directing these nighttime stories, or are they quietly directing you? Next time you catch yourself building another imaginary episode, pay attention to the feeling underneath the story. Excitement, regret, hope, fear? The plot might be fictional, but the emotion is usually real, and that clue is often far more interesting than the imaginary ending itself, at least in my opinion when I notice my own late-night mental movie marathon every time. I personally think imagining fake scenarios before sleep isn't automatically weird. I do it sometimes, and I honestly find it fascinating because it shows how creative the mind can be. What matters is whether those stories leave me inspired or exhausted. If they're fun, I enjoy the ride. If they become non-stop anxiety, I know it's time to unplug and reset. Maybe your bedtime cinema is telling you something, or maybe your brain just loves free entertainment. Either way, I think it's pretty amazing that our minds never stop creating.